Welcome everybody to Walkertown High School here in Walkertown, North Carolina. I'm Chase Vaden, bringing you the action here from the Triad All-Star Game. We've got our girls game coming up first. We've got the East against the West, as we always do. This is the 7th annual champion Triad All-Star Classic. As I mentioned, we've got the girls game first. Go ahead and go over the rosters with you for the West team, led by Angela Mayfield, recent state champion coach of Mount Airy High School. We've got number 23, Amari Cuthberton from Glenn High School. Number 12, Amaya Tucker from my alma mater, Reagan High School. Number 24, Ashera Smith from Mount Airy, state champion. Number 25, Ashley Melton from West Forsyth High School. Number 0, Brooklyn Bailey from West Ridge. Number 30, Jalen Pouncey from West Forsyth. Number 21, Jasmine Joyner from Reagan High School. Number 2, Joe Snow from Mount Airy. Number 3, Madeline Mayfield from Mount Airy. Number 15, Madison Moore of West Ridge. Number 44, Micaiah Hargrave from Reagan. Number 21, Skylar Curran from West Forsyth. Number 13, Taylor Blakely from Atkins High School. Number 14, Tia McMillan from Reagan. And number 20, Tori Huggins from Forsyth Country Day School. We'll pause for a moment for the national anthem. Be right back in just a moment. Welcome back here at Walkertown High School. We'll finish off the rosters for you now for the East team. East is going to be wearing all white uniforms. Number 22, Bria Gibbs from Northwest Guilford. Number 20, Destiny McLean from Eastern Guilford. Number 55, Emma Hurd from Page High School. Number 40, Jasmine Harris from Eastern Guilford. Number 24, Kyrie Hall from T.W. Andrews. Number 12, Lauren Carter from Southwest Guilford. Number 23, Liana Hunt from Dudley. Number 4, Lige Reese from Burlington School, along number 4, Lindsey Galden from Northwest Guilford. Number 20, Malin Brady from Greensboro Day School. Number 12, Mercedes Wampler from Northern Guilford. Number 22, Michaela Bryant from Southwest Guilford. Number 23, Morgan Haith from Western Alamance. Number 34, Nichelle Jeffries from Northeast Guilford. Finally, number 5, Shania Jones, headed off to Virginia Tech this fall. She's from Wesleyan High School. That team's led by Matt McCarthy, another state champion this year. Getting ready for the tip-off here of the 7th annual Champion Triad All-Star Classic, with the women's game starting off first. East wins the tip. East going from left to right in the white as mentioned. Shot goes up. No good. Brought down by number 15 for the West. That's Madison Moore out of Westridge. Kicks it over to Tucker. Loose ball. Lost it to the East team. That's number 34 with it. Nichelle Jeffries Nice no-look pass, lay-in no good, and it's brought down for a second rebound again from number 15, Madison Moore. Long three, no good, just nicks the front of the rim, and it's brought down by Moore again. And number 14's got it for the West. You're going to have 2 shots at the line for Moore. Moore's off on the first. And she knocks down the second. Bringing it up is number 34. This is Michelle Jeffries for the East squad. Guarded by Tucker. Backing her way in, shot, no good. Looked like it may have gotten blocked. That shot for number 12, Mercedes Wampler. T. McMillan's shot's no good, but it's tipped back in by Moore. Looks like you're going to hear her name, that young lady from Westridge Golden Knights. Putting in some early work here, just a minute and a half into the ball game. Losing it right there, tapped out of play. Hit above the rim, and it's going to look like it was off of Moore, but it's going to stay. Moore obviously tipped it up, but they're still going to give it to the west side. So Tucker's going to bring it up. Young lady from Ronald Reagan High School over in Pofftown, North Carolina. Step back three. That one falls. Actually, they say her foot was on the line. That was a 2 from Tia McMillan. Excuse me, Tucker. That three's up. No good. Driving her way in, tried to force a contact, no call, but getting the bucket anyway is number 12, Lauren Carter. That one goes off of Moore's knee. It's going to go back over to the east. Carter comes back for it. Now bringing it up is Jeffries. Nice gentle shot there for number 40, Jasmine Harris from Eastern Guilford. That deep shot is good from Tia McMillan. Another Raider out there on the floor. The Raiders have 4 young ladies here in this game. Big block there, and a foul's going to be called. Robbing her block. Nice play there from Moore. Going to get credit with a foul, however. It's going to send Carter to the line for 2. Knocks down the first of 2. She's off on the first, and that one's tapped out of play by Moore. It's going to stay on this end with the East All-Stars. Number 55 is going to inbound. That's Emma Hurd from Page High School. Jeffries on the outside pulls up, and that one falls for. Big 3-ball there from Jeffries. Tucker's going to bring it up for the West. She finds a gap, splits to the rim, gets fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2. Foul's going to be credited to number 4, Jasmine Harris. Great day for basketball. St. Patrick's Day. Everybody except West Forsyth and Southwest Guilford, probably going to get pinched out there. They're not wearing green. Tucker knocks them both down. one of the great things about this event, all the teams, all the players you'll see today will be wearing their high school uniforms. Everybody out there is all seniors. It's going to be the last time they wear this uniform. This game, Tucker shot. That one's no good. She's out with Million in the corner. That one's going to be ripped away. A jump ball is going to be called. Tie up there between the East and West. We've got mass substitutions coming in for both squads. Now we've got number 21 bringing it up the floor for the West. As Jasmine Joyner, that shot just rattles out for the state champion, number 24, Ashera Smith. Joyner's going to put that one up, no good. Ripped away by the East. That was number 20. I believe that was Brady. We've got a couple of number 20s out there. That shot's no good for number 23, Leanna Hunt from Dudley. Looking at their tough foul. There's a tough fall. We got a foul called on Joyner's drive. She's going to go to the line for 2. Nasty fall there for number 13, Taylor Blakely. Got tripped up. So the first free throw falls for Joyner. 11-8 is your score. West on top of the East. That one just rattles out. Blakely got the rebound but couldn't get the putback. Kick to the outside. That 3 ball short. Rebounded by Blakely. Joyner turns on the Jets and gets a little body check there for number 22 of the East. That's Michaela Bryant for Southwest Guilford. Blakely inbounds it to number 3. It's Madeline Mayfield out of Mount Airy. That 3 ball is no good. Brought down by number 23 of the East. She still got it. It's Morgan Haith out of Western Alamance. She drives. That one's no good. Brought down by number 20, Tori Huggins of Fury from Forsyth Country Day School. Kick to the left side. That 3 ball is good from Blakely. Nice assist there from Joyner. Haith crossing the timeline. Kicked to the corner. That 3 ball is up just off the back iron and brought down by the West. That layup, hoop and the horn for number 24, Ashera Smith. She'll go to the line for 1 more. The West starting to branch out their lead. Doubling up the East right now. And now they're up 9, scores 17-8. West on top. Haith guarded closely by Blakely. Top of the perimeter, swings it over to Hunt. That shot's no good. It's going to be tapped out of play by Hunt. Blakely inbounds it to Joyner. Smith puts up the 3. That one off the back iron. That's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end with the West All-Stars. That shot doesn't go, and Haith comes away with it for East. Haith commanding the offense around. She's one-on-one, And a foul's going to be called there on number 20, Tori Huggins of Forsyth Country Day School. Haith was looking to find a gap. Closed on her quick, but a foul's called. She goes to the line for 2. Knocks down the first of 2. And Haith buries them both. Joyner guarded closely by Elijah Reese. Spartan out of Burlington School. Blakely with the step back and knocks it down. A beautiful move from Taylor Blakely out of Atkins High School. Haith and Blakely going at it. Has to pass it off to Hunt. Lay in is good for the Panther. Joyner looking for Smith. Kicks it to the corner. Lays it up. And that's going to be a charge called against Smith. Nice job there by Reese to gain position and draw the charge. Number 4, Elijah Reese of the Burlington School brings it up the floor. Tries to get the edge on Joyner, but Joyner gets the best of her. Blakely has a breakaway. Hunt finds her. Blakely can't finish. It's brought down by the East. Haith has it once again, passes it up. Quick shot, knocked down by number 22. Once again, that's Michaela Bryant of Southwest Guilford. Blakely's got it, swings it over. That 2-point shot, no good. Blakely gets the rebound. And it's brought down by number 20, Destiny McLean. .209 remaining. We've got another wholesale substitution, making sure everybody gets in the ball game. We've got number 21 for the West, Skylar Curran, inbounding. 00, Brooklyn Bailey brings it up for Westridge High School. She pulls up for 3, and that one banks in. I didn't think the banks were open on Saturday, but apparently they are. Foul's going to be called there on the drive from number 5, Shania Jones. Jones, I believe, is going to be a Hokie next year. She's going to pull up for 3, and that one's good. Big 3 ball there as East is digging in to their deficit. Only down 5 now. Curran on the outside, thought about a 3, drives in off balance, can't get it to fall. Another Titan gets it, Curran puts it up again, and that one falls for. Nice rebound and assist there for number 30 of West, Jalen Pouncey. Shania Jones guarded tightly by Brooklyn Bailey. 3 ball there, just rattles out, tapped around, and brought down by number 4. For the East, that's Lindsey Galden of Northwest Guilford. That one's no good, and Pouncey brings it down for the West All-Stars. Bailey swings it over. That 3 ball no good, and it's off the back and out of play. 3 ball there from Cuthberton from Glenn High School. That shot no good. Cuthberton comes away with it for West. Bailey finds her spot. That one rattles out. Cuthberton has it. Lay in no good. I believe they called a foul there on Cuthberton. It's going to swing back over to the East All-Stars. Three ball. No good for Jones. Kick back out. Just 5 seconds remaining. Kicks it back out. Floater shot no good. At the buzzer, that one didn't fall either. And at the end of the first, 24-17 is your score. We'll be back in a moment here from the 7th annual Triad All-Star Classic at Walkertown High School. We're back here at Walkertown High School at the 7th annual Triad All-Star Classic. West squad on top of the East, 24-17 as Jones swings it over. Back to Jones. She pulls up for three, and that one falls for the future Hokie. Bailey brings it up the floor for West. Her team up 4. She loses it off the foot from number 12. Mercedes Wampler from Northern Guilford. Raider down low, lost it. They're going to call a walk on her. That was number 44, Micaiah Hargrave. One of 4 Reagan Raiders on this West team. Most players on either team from a single individual high school. Wampler lost it there for a moment. Jones has it on the outside. Blows by Bailey, drives in, can't get the layup to fall. But 3 West All-Stars tap it out of play. Jones to inbound. And that one falls. I believe it was number 20, Destiny McLean. Malin Brady from Greensboro Day School. That one's lost out of play. It's going to go back to the East. Just a 2-point ball game now with 8:47 left here in the second quarter. Jones glides in, and that's off the fingertips of number 22, Bria Gibbs of Northwest Guilford. Deep three, that one rattles out for Curran. Pass out to number 4, Lindsey Golden. She kicks it back out. Wampler on the outside, guarded closely by Curran. Golden's going to pull it for 3, and that one falls. For the first time, the East All-Stars have the lead with 8:02 remaining here in the second quarter. Cuthbertson guarded closely and ripped by Shania Jones. She glides in, and the lay-in doesn't fall. Curran passes it up to Hargrave. She goes in. Nice block there. And that one's ripped away by Bailey and Hargrave. Bailey comes away from the pile, passes it up to Cuthbertson. She glides in. Layup doesn't fall, and Jones comes away with it. Stop and pop 3, no good. And that one's off the foot of Bria Gibbs. And wholesale changes once again. The starters coming back in for both teams. Blakely inbounds to Tucker. Maya Tucker swings it over to T. McMillan. She kicks it back to Moore. Blakely finds a gap and goes for it. Glides in and finishes with a left hand. Blakely having a tremendous game so far. Quick shot there, just rattles out, and Blakely comes away with the rebound. McMillan has it. She pulls up for three. That one doesn't fall. Moore and Tucker were there, and Moore. That one rattles out for and is brought down by number 40 for East, Jasmine Harris out of Eastern Guilford. That one rolls out of play, but it's going to stay on this end with the East All-Stars. Pass in, tapped away. But the Golden Knight has it. Moore goes coast to coast and finishes with the reversed no-look behind the back left hand. Great play there for number 15, Madison Moore out of Westridge. And she gets the rip there and gets it up to Tucker. Tucker all the way up to her rival, the Titan. And she couldn't finish. That was Ashley Melton. As Tucker tried to play piggyback there at the end. Three balls up, rattles out, and Melton comes away with it for the West All-Stars. Hands it off to Tucker. She finds a gap wide open through the lane and can't finish at the rim. The skills challenge winner had trouble with free throws in the skills challenge, and that was going to be tapped out of play. It's going to stay with West All-Stars. Tucker's out and running. Swings it to the corner. Melton glides in. Tight defense there for number 12. That was Lauren Carter, and she loses it out of play as McMillan and Tucker smothered her on her way in. I believe I saw Coach Rader enter the building. The coach of Reagan's got to be proud to see four of his young ladies finish out their high school careers in this all-star game as Tucker pulls up, and that one rattles out. But guess who has it again? Blakely. And that three ball's off for Melton. Number 23's got it in the corner. That's Morgan Haith, I believe. So we've got multiple numbers, but they're all wearing white. It's a little hard to tell sometimes who's who, but I know who this is. This is Moore, and she's going to step back and knock that one down. Moore and Blakely, both on the West All-Star team in black, are on fire right now. That floater doesn't fall. It is tapped back out. The pass somehow finds Melton still. McMillan in the corner waiting on the pass. It doesn't come as Melton trips and is called for the travel. More subs come in with 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Number 23 is carrying it up. It's Morgan Haith out of Western Alamance. She gets the rebound. That one doesn't go. Tight defense all around. A lot of Navy down there. That pass just a little bit too far for Smith. It goes out of play back to the East All-Stars. Number 22 glides in. She can't finish. Coming away with the rebound is number 3. We've got a foul called. It's going to be East All-Star ball. 3:18 remaining here in the first half. Hayes glides in. The foul is going to be called. That was going to go against number 20, Tori Huggins of Forsyth Country Day School. The first one is off for Morgan Haith. And the second one rattles out as well and is brought down by Smith of Mount Airy. Now Bailey's going to bring it up. Joyner in the corner for 3. That one's no good. A nice pass up, a little bit too far. That's going to go out of play as Bryant tried to save it. Brooklyn Bailey inbounds. Joyner, nice find. Smith in the corner. That one rattles out. Going to call an over the back foul on Bailey. I mentioned during halftime, we're going to have the three-point competition between the women's all-star teams. So that free throw's off, and Huggins comes away with it. Huggins swings it to Bailey. Bailey for 3. That one rattles out. Huggins gets it once again, and that beeline shot falls in off the glass. Haith on the outside, guarded by Bailey once again. Pass to the corner. That shot, 3 ball for number 23, Leanna Hunt, the Dudley Panther. Deadly from the corner. Bailey tries to find a gap, loses it, passes it to Huggins, but that's tapped out of play and it's going to go back to the East. Minute 54 remaining here in the first half. Your score 32-28, West All-Stars on top. Haith glides in, throws it up, and it's brought down by Huggins. Huggins to the corner for Joyner, the speedster. And that's off the foot. No kick ball called, however. And the Dudley Panther is out and running. Swings it over to Haith. She's going to pull for 3. That was no good. Huggins, tallest lady on the floor, gathers up another rebound. As she carries it up, the Fury swings it over to Bailey, and she knocks down the 3. The lead up to 7 with just over a minute to play here in the first half. Haith kicks it to the corner. Shot for number 20, no good as Bailey comes away with the rebound. Pass up to Smith, over to Joyner. Nice stutter step move, and she's going to finish at the rim with an and one opportunity. The smallest lady on the floor with a big-time move there. She's off on the first, and it's brought down. But losing it actually out of play was Reese, the Spartan from the Burlington school, and it's going to stay with the West All-Stars. And that one's going to fall. Another and one opportunity for the West All-Stars. This time it's to the Fury, Tori Huggins. Lead up to 11. This free throw to extend it to 12, and she does. Nice stroke there from Huggins. 35 seconds remaining here in the first half. A 12-point lead for the West All-Stars. An unlucky tap as Smith out of bounds. It's going to stay with the East All-Stars. Gliding in, and a hard fall there for number 22 of the East All-Stars, Michaela Bryant. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots. That one rattles home for Bryant. That one rattles out, and a tie-up is going to be called. Reese, along with number 3, Madeline Mayfield of Mount Airy, both got tied up. Smith tapped that one out of play, deflecting the pass intended for number 23, Liana Hunt, as Haith gets it with 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. Haith squaring up Bailey. Haith kicks to the corner. 3 balls up. No good. Brought down by Smith with 5 seconds remaining. She goes up, throws up the shot. No good. And at halftime, your score 40-29 with the West All-Stars on top of the East. We'll be right back with a 3-point competition in just a moment here on Netcast Sports. Welcome back to Walkertown High School for the second half action of the 7th Annual Champion Triad All-Star Classic with the girls game. The West team on top 40-29 as Taylor Blakely from Atkins High School had a hot first half, and she kept that going through halftime, winning by a landslide in the three-point competition. She'll take home that award. I believe the West All-Stars will get the ball first here to start the second half. Bailey has it now over. That's number 2, Joe Snow from Mount Airy, and she gets the finish. Mount Airy coming off a state championship title last weekend. Shania Jones drives in the future Hokie with a scoop and the score. Joe Snow kicks it to the outside. She gets it back. That shot's no good, rebounded by Jones. The Trojan out and running on the near side. She's going to pull up for 3. That one rattles out. Bounced around. It's brought down by number 23, Cuthberton from Glenn High School. Joe Snow thought about a 3, drives in the floater. Rattles out, and it's brought down by Hargrave. She backs her lady down. But getting the best over there was number 22 from Northwest Guilford High School, Bria Gibbs. The lay-in there is good. The bingle from Greensboro Day School, number 20, had the bucket there. Malin Brady, and a foul's going to be called, and one opportunity for Hargrave. Mentioned in the first half, Coach Rader, head coach for Ronald Reagan's women's basketball team. He's got to be proud. He's got 4 girls here in this all-star game as Hargrave knocks down the and one opportunity. Rader, a linebacker coach for me when I was in high school. Some funny stories back then. I played quarterback back in high school. He had this kid named Grant Dawson, linebacker at Wake Forest. I was his chew toy back in practice. I just hope Coach Rader didn't do anything sending anybody out at each other like he used to send Grant out at me in football practice. Rader, a great coach. He's got a few state titles under his belt. Joe Snow inbounds. Pouncey looks around, back to Snow. Snow drives in, loses it. It's carried away by Brady. And Jones finishes at the rim. Snow on the far side. Tried to swing it over to Hargrave, but coming away with it is Jones. She glides in and finishes with 2 more. Just an 8-point lead now for the West All-Stars. Bailey trapped by Jones. And that's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go back over to the East All-Stars. Great play there by Jones along with number 4, Lindsey Golden from Northwest Guilford to force the tie-up. We've got a 30-second timeout called by the West All-Stars and Coach Angela Mayfield. Mayfield got state title last week. She's the head coach of Mount Airy. And on the other bench, Coach Matt McCarthy of Wesleyan High School. He got a state title as well a couple weeks ago from the North Carolina Independent Schools Athletic Association. So again, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on Netcast Sports. I'm Chase Vaden calling the action. Here in just a little bit, we're going to have the men's game. You're going to want to stick around for that one. We'll have a dunk contest, skills competition, 3-point contest, and the All-Star game. Plenty of action left here on Netcast Sports today. Here at the 7th annual Triad All-Star Classic. As the three-point champion has it on the far side, Taylor Blakely tries to make a move. Has to kick it back out. That three ball's no good, and it's brought down by Jones. Jones gets it to the corner. That shot's no good. Layup doesn't fall. Cuthbertson has it. Blakely splits the defense. Pass down low is ripped away by Bailey. Nice behind the back. Couple knee touches there for Hargrave, looking like hot sauce. The layup doesn't go, and it's brought down by number 22, Bria Gibbs. Three-point shot, no good. Gibbs gets the rebound, guarded closely by Hargrave, and she gets the finish. Foul's going to go against Hargrave, an and one opportunity with her team down 8. And wholesale changes coming in for the West All-Stars. Tucker, Moore, McMillan, along with number 25, Ashley Melton. And Skylar Curran. That shot no good. Brought down by Moore. Moore, a big pass up. T. McMillan pulls up for three, and she knocks it down. The lead back up to double digits. Jones one-on-one with Tucker. Tucker, tight defense. Jones pulled up a three, no good. And it's brought down by the Bengal. Number 20, Brady, and that shot's good. We've got subs coming in. Subs coming in for the East All-Stars. We've got number 55, Emma Hurd, along with number 12, losing it out of play there was number 25 from West Forsyth High School. It's Ashley Melton, but it's going to stay with the West All-Stars. Tucker to inbound, inbounds to Moore. Guarded tightly, kicks it back out to McMillan. She pulls up for three, and that's two in a row for Team McMillan. Nice block there from Curran, and a foul's going to be called down low. It's going to go against number 40, Jasmine Harris from Eastern Guilford. Madison Moore to inbound. As West is going to have to navigate full court press, and they do. Swings it back to McMillan. She pulls up for another three. Doesn't fall, but she gets the foul called, and she's going to go to the line for three shots. That shot rattles out for McMillan. Second rattles out for her. And she knocks down the third. 1 for 3. That trip. Three-point shot, no good there for number 34, Nichelle Jeffries. as Harris goes up, and she's going to be fouled by Curran. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots with 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Remind you of the schedule coming up. We've got the men's skill challenge coming up right up after this, followed by the dunk contest as McMillan pulls up for another 3. She's 3 for 4 this half. Harris' shot no good. Curran fighting for the rebound. 3 ball up, no good. Lay-in, no good. Still on this end, a lot of offensive boards. Another one. And that one finally rolls in for the East All-Stars. Harris knocks it down. McMillan, another 3, and she knocks it down. A 16-point lead for the West All-Stars, thanks to the hot hand from Team McMillan. 3-point jumper, no good. And it's brought down by Tucker. McMillan trailing on the far side. She wants it. Melton's going to pull for 3. That one's no good, and it's brought down by Harris. Jeffries brings it up the far side. 3:45 left here in the third quarter. She drives in on Tucker. No good. Harris can't get it to fall. Pulls it out the hands of Moore. Still loose. And that one finally drops. This time for number 12, Lauren Carter from Southwest Guilford. Tucker brings it up the floor. McMillan wants it in the far corner. She gets it. Pulls for 3. That one's off. Melton gets the rebound to Curran. She pulls for 3, and she knocks that one down. A 17-point lead. A fight for it, and a jump ball is going to be called. It's going to stay on this end with the East All-Stars. (63-46), 2:57 remaining here in the third quarter. Harris steps back. That one just rattles out. Carter gets that one swatted away by Curran, and she's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Curran and Carter battling down low. That shot falls for Carter. And that one drops for her as well. Tucker brings it up, passes it to Melton, all alone in the corner, glides in, and that one's swatted away by Harris from behind. And a foul is going to be called down low. You're going to call that one, I believe it went against number 40, Harris. Tucker inbounds to McMillan to Curran. She pulls up for a deep 3, and that one spins out. Brought down by Jeffries as she is flying up the far side, coast to coast, and nobody got in her path. Tucker glides up the middle of the floor, swings it over. Carter intercepts. Carter and Curran got the best of that one, ripped it away as Carter attacked the basket. Wholesale changes once again. We've got 3 Granite Bears coming in. For the West All-Stars, you got Joe Snow, along with the Sheriff Smith and Madeline Mayfield, followed by number 20, Tori Huggins, and then another Raider, number 21, Jasmine Joyner. Basket falls for the East All-Stars. Jasmine Joyner brings it up. That shot, no good. Joyner gathers up the rebound. Back to Smith. Smith lost it for a moment. Joe Snow gathers it. Huggins. Back to Smith. She pulls for three. And that one rattles home. As they work to penetrate, full court press, kick to the corner, and that one's good. Another three ball for the West All-Stars. Reese lost it there, and a foul's going to be called on Smith. Reese guarded closely by Joyner. Snow guarding Haith. That three ball up, no good. Thirty-seven seconds remaining here in the third quarter. West All-Stars on top by 17, 69-52 your score. That lay-in no good, brought down by Reese. She doesn't get the lay-in to go, but the foul's going to go against Joyner and send Reese to the line. Reese's first free throw is off. I'd like to remind you, stick with us after the conclusion of this game. We've got the skills competition and the dunk contest for the men, followed by the All-Star game, and the three-point contest will come at halftime of the men's game. Pass up to Smith. Mayfield had that one for a moment. Now a scrap for it, and Reese comes away with it. Reese glides in. Doesn't even hit the rim. Still loose. Jasmine Joyner comes away with it. Attacks the basket with 2 seconds left. That was no good. And that's the end of the third quarter. One more quarter remaining here for these All-Stars as their final games in high school uniform. We'll be right back here on netcastsports.com. One quarter remains for these Lady All-Stars. West on top by 17, 69-52 is your score. Joe Snow has it. Huggins kicks it down low to Mayfield, and she finishes at the rim. That's Mayfield's first bucket of the evening. Attacking the rim, that one's good for number 20. That's Destiny McLean from Eastern Guilford. Huggins has it on the outside. She pulls for three. That one off the front of the rim. Haith has it. Lost it out of play, but it'll stay with the East All-Stars. Pass out to Reese. She's guarded by Joyner. Smith swings it over to Snow. She flies up the middle of the floor, all the way to the rim with the scoop and the score. It's nice to see Coach Mayfield letting all of her Granite Bears play on the floor at the same time one last time as they finished with the state championship last week. And this is basically a celebration game for them as Smith finishes at the rim with the assist from Mayfield. A 21-point lead as Haith attacks the rim and finishes with an and one opportunity. The foul is going to go against Tori Huggins from Forsyth Country Day School. Wholesale changes for both squads. Blakely, Cuthberton, Hargrave, along with Pouncey and Bailey check in for the West All-Stars. Haith will stay in at the line. Lindsey Galden will check in, along with number 12, Mercedes Wampler from Northern Guilford. As that one falls and Haith will check out. Shania Jones will check in. Malin Brady in the lineup now as well, along with number 22, Bria Gibbs. Pouncey swings it over to Blakely. She attacks the middle. Pass down low to Hargrave, and she finishes at the rim. Nice play there by Blakely to stay with the ball and dish it off to Hargrave. Tight defense on Jones. Jones wiggles her way around and finishes at the rim. Nice play by Jones off the tight defense from Blakely. Bailey tries to stay with it, taps it around. Blakely and Jones tie it up. And that's a jump ball. It's going to stay. Actually going to, stay with the West All-Stars. Bailey guarded closely by Galden. Now the trap. Hargrave gets it, kicks it. Dangerous three-point shooter there, the three-point champion with another three-pointer to her tally. Blakely with a big one there. Her team up 21. Jones on the outside. One-on-one with Blakely. She attacks. Had Blakely on skates there for a moment. Nice recovery. Three-point jumper no good. Brought down by Pouncey. Now Bailey. Bailey to Blakely. Blakely. Another three-pointer. She's not going to miss, folks. She's not going to miss. Galden on the outside, guarded closely by Bailey. Swings it to the corner. That three-point jumper no good. Hargrave scraps for it. Off her leg, and it's going to stay on this end with the East All-Stars. Brady to inbound. All the way up to Jones. Jones calls for a screen from Gibbs. Down to Gibbs, through her hands to Bailey. Bailey. Look for a slick move, lost it. Gibbs on the floor. Cuthberton has it. Jones comes away with it. Now Galden on the far side. The Viking puts up a shot, no good. Brought down by Blakely. That shot no good from Bailey as Gibbs comes away with it. That shot good for number 12, Mercedes Wampler of Northern Guilford. Bailey trapped. Cuthbertson comes away with it, and a foul is going to be credited to the stat line of number 22, Bria Gibbs. We got a 1-on-1 opportunity here for the West All-Stars. Glenn Bobcat at the line, Amari Cuthbertson. Cuthbertson shot no good. Gibbs has it, tries to work it around her. Finds Wampler. Wampler goes in, doesn't get the shot to fall, and it's brought down by Hargrave as she rips away from Gibbs. And Blakely attacks, can't finish, and Jones comes away with the rebound. Jones coast to coast, and the Hokie finishes at the rim. Bailey has it on the far side. Over to Blakely. Right now my man's in my way. I can't see the court. And that shot's good. Don't know who it was, because James Blackburn just wanted to stay in my way. To the corner to Brady. Down to Gibbs. Tight defense from Hargrave once again. Jones is going to pull for three. That one no good. Rebounded by Gibbs. Tapped away by Hargrave. Blakely controls. Cuthbertson steps into the shot, no good. Brady comes down with it. Wampler brings it down the floor with 4 minutes remaining. Gibbs gets it. She's going to be hacked by Hargrave. A 22-point lead for the West All-Stars. Happens to be the number at the line for Gibbs. She knocks down the first. As Brady will check out. And for her will be number 12. That's Lauren Carter. And that one's good. Gibbs will check out, and for her will be Jasmine Harris. Tucker McMillan. Curran for three. No good. Rebounded by Golden. Jones attacks the far side, going straight at McMillan. She pulls up, knocks down the shot. And the foul will go against McMillan. McMillan and Tucker definitely enjoying their last few moments on the floor together. That shot no good, and Brady comes away with it. Full court heave intercepted by Golden. Jones in the near corner pulls up for three. That one's no good. Melton comes away with it. Tucker splits the defense, attacking, and Golden's going to get a foul called. .329 left here. An 18-point deficit for the East All-Stars. First of the 1-on-1, no good. A windmill shot doesn't fall, but it's going to stay on this end with the West All-Stars. Actually looked like a foul's going to be called sending Melton to the line. She knocks down the front end of the 1-1. Second doesn't fall, and it's brought down by Harris. Dangerous pass back to Jones. Almost got picked off by Tucker. Jones on the outside perimeter. Nice screen from Harris. Wampler with a pull-up, and the bank's open once again on this Saturday afternoon as Wampler knocks down the two-pointer. Just under 3 minutes remaining. To the corner, McMillan for three. And that one's good. I believe that's 6 3-pointers here in the second half from McMillan. Jones attacks. That shot's no good. And a jump ball is called. It's going to stay on this end with the East All-Stars with 2:33 remaining. I'd like to remind you to stay with us here on Netcast Sports. Coming up, we'll have the men's skill challenge followed by the Triad All-Star Dunk Contest. And following that, we'll have the All-Star Game for the men. As Harris' shot doesn't fall and gets that one to go. And at halftime of the men's game, we'll have the men's three-point competition. Melton swings it over to Curran. Curran's shot doesn't fall. Wampler comes away with it. Golden swings it over to Harris, and she knocks that one down. 16-point lead now for the West All-Stars. That one's picked off. Tapped out of play by Tucker. Jones swings it down low. Foul's going to be called on the attack from Emma Hurd. Hurd will go to the line for 2 shots. The first one rattles home with 1:41 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And she knocked them both down. Tucker tries to split the D, passes it over to Moore. Up to Melton all alone. McMillan. That three's off, only her second miss this half. And that's going to be an offensive foul over the back called against number 21, Curran. Blakely checking in for Melton with 1:25 remaining. Front end of the 1-1 falls for Nichelle Jeffries. And she knocks down the second. That pass tapped away by Carter. Jeffries for three, and she knocks that one down. It's a 9-point game with 1:11 just like that. It's down to single digits. In the Eastern All-Star defense causing havoc. We got a ball game. Once again, we'll remind you, coming up next here on Netcast Sports, the Triad All-Star Men's Skill Challenge, followed by the dunk contest. You do not want to miss that one. And then, obviously, we've got the All-Star game, and at halftime of the All-Star game, we'll have the men's three-point competition. You'll be able to see all that here and only here on netcastsports.com. Blakely to inbound for the West All-Stars. Inbounds to Tucker. Back over to Blakely. They attack the full court press. Swings it over to Tucker. She lost it. Carter has it. Attacking. Can't finish, and Blakely comes away with the rebound. Swings it over to Curran. She attacks. Swings it back over. Intercepted by Wampler, and a foul is going to be going against Blakely. We've got 2 shots coming here. East All-Stars in the double bonus. Wampler at the line. The first one rattles out. Her team down 9 with 47.9 seconds left. And that one rattles out. Blakely over to Tucker. Blakely once again guarded by Wampler. That pass swatted away. Saved. Blakely's got it now. Up to Moore. I was looking for a dunk, but I'll take a lay-in as well. And that puts the lead back up to double digits as we tick under 30 seconds remaining. That three-pointer good from Jones. .8 seconds left. East All-Stars looking for a miracle. .8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 91-83, an 8-point lead for the West All-Stars as they try to cling and hold on for the victory. Blakely to inbound. Over to Curran, and that's out of play. It's going to the East All-Stars. It's almost like the Nevada game yesterday. Nevada and Texas came down to a lot of tight plays like that, and a foul's going to go against Blakely. Had both her hands on Jones, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. May have bit off a little bit too much time, though. 13.9 seconds left. Jones's team down 8. Jones knocks down the first. The future Hokie. One more shot from the line. And that one falls. Curran inbounds, intercepted. Tremendous play by Wampler. Tapped out of play by Curran. And once again, it's East All-Stars ball. A 2-possession game with 12.5 seconds left. Inbound, that one's intercepted by Tucker. And foul's going to be called, and that just might do it. McMillan intercepted. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Tia McMillan looking to put this game on ice. That free throw's off. Blakely comes in to rebound. McMillan way off on the second, didn't hit rim. East will have to inbound. Blakely puts on a little bit of pressure, not allowing any easy approaches to the basket. That shot's off, rebounded by Tucker, and that'll do it. The West All-Stars are your champions of the 7th Annual Champion Triad All-Star Classic Women's Game. Thank you for joining us here on Netcast Sports. We'll be right back here in just a few moments with the Men's Skill Challenge, followed by the All-Star Dunk Contest and the Men's Triad High School All-Star Game. Stay with us here on Netcast Sports.